we're running out of food and gas desperately, so we really need to... Well, the wind needs to pick up, otherwise we're going to be eating cold, tinned food. Yo, it's a day, not sure what day. We're on the 6th day of sailing. Today's a very low wind day again, so we're making no progress as normal, but hopefully it picks up tomorrow. We've got a little sat phone with a basic weather forecast, and it says tomorrow it's picking up to 14 knots, which will be amazing, but it's coming from the direction we want to go to. So it's going to be beating up wind, but at least we'll be moving hopefully. Yeah, as you can hear, the sails are just flapping about. We've done like 400 miles, 436 miles in nearly 6 full days. So yeah, it's been slow. I'm gonna go for a swim and have a wash because we're not moving.
One soap out.
Yay, boat boy!
Whoa, that man. Yo. Crazy. What's David gonna do? What's David gonna do? Question on everyone's mind. Oh Jesus! Fucking splash everything. What's Will gonna do? Just a word of advice for everyone watching: never eat a whole packet of crisps for breakfast. It's not a good idea. Seems like a good idea, but yeah, I feel sick. Portuguese man of war. Afternoon, chaps. We got wind again. You can hear that? That's what wind sounds like.
Wind! I'm about to finish Lord of the Rings.
What do you think? Critical review?
Flipping amazing. Tolkien's brain is so big.
He made up 5 languages, I think. Just for a book. What are you doing? Nothing. Lazy bones. Good afternoon, we're nearly into our 8th day. What time does that happen? 5 o'clock? Yeah, we're nearly into our 8th day, so we've been going for a full week and a bit. And we finally got some wind, so we're actually making progress now. But the wind is coming exactly from where we're going, which is really, really fun. So we're beating into it as hard as we can, basically. So the whole gaff's gone right off plumb for a day, nearly a day now, so everyone's getting a bit tired of that.
That's not plum.
Christy tried to have a poo earlier and it jumped into his shorts.
I was about to have a poo. I pumped the toilet full of water and the water jumped into my shorts. So, no poos.
So everyone's off pooing. No one's willing to give it a go. It's all, you know, everything just becomes a bit more difficult when you're wonky. We're a bit unsure as to where we're going next, really, because all that we know is that the wind's going to come straight from the east overnight. And that's where we want to go. So we're unsure whether to take a northeasterly course or a southeasterly course. Northeasterly probably means more wind, southeasterly probably means less wind, and northeasterly slightly more in the right direction. But all the weather forecasts, we've got weather forecasts from Dad and weather forecasts from the Garmin, they're all saying different things, so we actually don't know what's going to happen. So we're just going to figure it out. Will's telling us to read a book. So we'll read a book and see if we can figure it out ourselves. Other than that, it's wet out there. It's dry in here.
It's 11:15 in the morning on our 8th day. Still pretty windy, which is nice. Beating into the weather. Yeah. sea's got a bit nicer. It was super choppy, yeah, last night, and we were smacking about. Now it's a bit nicer. Yeah. So last night when I went to go get changed, I realised that all my pants and all my socks were wet from salt water. So they've been hanging up inside, but now it's nice enough out here to hang them out here. So on my shift, I've hung up all my pants and my socks all over the cockpit. Not what I needed. So now they're all salty. Even when they dry, this could be all salty, but at least they'll be dry. So that's my fun day 8.
Good morning, the GoPro. So what's going on at the minute is we are heading, well, we're about to get sort of put into the middle of a high, because a high is north of us and moving southeast. At the moment we're getting sort of southeasterly winds, so we are able to head east, which is really nice. But because the high is moving south and we're heading east, we're going to push our way into the middle of it, probably get becalmed like tomorrow, and then we should get the winds on the top of the high pushing us west by maybe the next day or the day after. So that's the plan at the minute. It's quite fun actually playing the systems like this, doing a bit of proper sailing. So yeah, that's what's going on. And currently it looks like we're headed towards heaven, which is cool as hell. Okay, so David just found these on the fishing lure, was it?
Yeah, like actually on the hook. The hook went through these, but, yeah,
as
if something had bitten on them.
And yeah, they look like little jaws of something.
What the fuck is it, bro?
If anyone knows what it is, yeah.
Our resident marine biologist is lost.
I'm fucking absolutely clueless.
Tell us this stuff and he doesn't bloody know it.
Can we make money out of this? Is this a brand new hypothesis? Are we going to be famous marine biologists now? They're so weird.
They're so strange. I'm thinking it could be the jaws of like a parasite, like a lamprey or something like that, but fuck knows.
But like they don't, yeah, it's weird, they're not closing like jaws.
Yeah.
Like it's not like they're hinged, they're just open dudes.
Very strange. Good morning, GoPro. So I don't know, I'm going to try and pick this up on camera, but there's this really long period swell coming from the northeast, which is super cool because we know, thanks to Charlie Stringer, that there's a low pressure to the northeast of us. And something I learned before I came out here is that you get, from the centres of a low pressure, you get really long period, large swell coming through the water. So it's very cool that both of those things are lining up. And yeah, it's also just a beautiful morning for a sail. Finally going in the right direction. I think we've been doing about 6 knots, 5 or 6 knots for the last 6 hours maybe. So you. And that's it, ladies and gents, we have been becalmed. Trying to pick up the swell on the GoPro, but I don't think it really does it justice. There's Will. There's Stringer. That's David. Everybody's here. It's crazy.
Learn them kids.
Yay! No! Sick! That's what we want. Hello. It's
Day
10.
Thanks for listening.
Barbados.
We've nearly finished 10 full days of sailing. Well, not really sailing, we're just bobbing along. Wind has gone light again, coming from the south, which is good because it means we can actually point at Azores. But yeah, this whole 10 days so far has been really light winds. Not a single low pressure has moved across the Atlantic out of us yet. We've just been stuck in highs and doldrums. So hopefully that changes, because we're not even halfway yet. We're about 700 miles away from Bermuda, and we're about 1,000 miles away from the Azores. So still got lots to do. Hopefully the wind picks up.
We're in the middle of the fucking Atlantic, just bobbing around.
Just bobbing around in the Mid-Atlantic. We're closer to the people in the International Space Station than people on land. It's a weird thought.
It's fun.
Oh, we're not.
We're running out of food and gas.
We're running out of food and gas desperately, so we really need to... Well, the wind needs to pick up, otherwise we're going to be eating cold, tinned food,
Cold pieces of each other.
because there's hardly any gas left, and yeah, we've caught no fish, and it's taken a lot longer than we expected.
But we're all having a good time.
We're all enjoying it.
We're having fun, Mum. Don't worry.
We're having fun. Anyway, that's the updates from day 10.
Morning, YouTube subscribers. It's the 11.5th day right now, and we've just gone over 900 miles at some point in the night. It was all going really well last night, and then I think it slowed right down during the night. And it's been picking up all morning. R2's done an absolute hero shift overnight. We are nearly, by some point today, we'll be closer to Flores than we are to Bermuda, which is going to be a nice feeling. Been out here for a minute. Anyway, I made a cup of tea this morning without using any gas. Just put tea bag in some water. It's gas. Do you want to try some?
No way.
This is William Christie trying tea for the first time in his life. It's really good.
Good morning.
Reaction channel.
Well, it doesn't look nice.
There was a bit of milk in there previous to this occasion, but you can't taste it.
That's so nice.
He's lying.
Aren't you a lucky boy? What did you put in it?
A tea bag.
You put anything else? Tastes kind of fruity.
Just a tea bag, innit? Anyway, thanks for watching. Good news!
Very beautifully compared.
We've opened the blueberry jam. That's it. We're making cups of tea. We haven't got any gas, so we're making them cold.
Iced tea.
Cold tea. Ingredients: tea and water and lemon and some honey for some people. It tastes real nice.
It's a lot nicer than drinking the tank water. And it also makes you feel alive, which is great.
And it gives you whatever the fuck's in tea. Vitamins?
And minerals, maybe. Fucking hell.
Will's gone crazy and sunk his tea.
Yeah, so there's two methods of taking your tea. You can either sink your tea bag, and that colloquially refers to the cutting off of the string, or you can have your tea bag floating.
Floating gang. So far we've taken the gas out of making porridge, we've taken the gas out of making coffee, we've taken the gas out of making pasta, and now we've taken the gas out of making tea.
You don't need gas.
Yeah.
You don't need to heat anything up, apart from rice, it turns out.
Gas is made by the government to get us trapped in their gas
Just to sell
systems.
you gas.
Look at this. Who needs gas? Doesn't that look yummy?
All right, it's day, who knows, 11, 12 maybe, and we've got a tanker ship 2 miles away from us. Don't know if you can see it through the GoPro lens, but it's it's closest we've been to a ship in 10 days or so. They were like 2 miles away. It's pretty crazy seeing a ship that's not just blue water. Christie's asking them for a weather report, so hopefully we get some updated weather. Updates on sailing. Yeah, it's on and off, good and bad. It's all very light, but we've actually had some wind, so we've made some good progress. And yeah, we're under 1,000 miles from Flores, 880 miles away from Flores, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So the previous clip I said about how we were close to a boat, and just after that, we can still see the boat that we had already passed, but there's another boat called Crystal River coming straight at us. It's going to be within a mile of us. We just talked to them on the radio and just double checked they've seen us, and they have. But it's going to be very fun. They're going to come real close. They've set off a collision alarm. We've got a collision alarm in the middle of the Atlantic. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. But yeah,
all this space.
This is the most fun you can have out in the Atlantic, is seeing another big ship. Well, I mean a big ship, we're not a big ship. They're miles in distance that way. We'll show you when they're actually close. Okay, they're not even that close anymore, they're about a mile away. I'll change the lens on the GoPro so you can see a bit better. But yeah, we asked him if he could see us, he said yeah, and then he moved sadly. I wanted him to come real close, be like right next to us, but yeah. There he is. We're like 800 miles away from any land, and we just come across these big floating towns.
Everyone's come up to us.
What do you think of the Bub?
It looks modern, looks fucking rapid as well.
They're going 16.5 knots. We can see the bow wave from here. It's massive. It's a very sleek looking big ship.
It looks very nice.
It's a very nice big ship actually.
Very nice.
Ship
Bap,
review.
bap.
Bap, bap.
Here we go.
Crystal River, this is morning sky, over.
Station's calling Crystal River, go ahead.
Hey Crystal River, we were wondering if you could give us a weather report for the next few days, over.
Okay, I'll give you a standby. Come to channel 06.
You're flying, mate.
I'm gonna see if we can ask for him to toot his big horn as well. That would be so.
Yes, morning sky. You need the weather for past 3 days or the coming 3 days?
The coming few days, please.
What? Why would we need the last 3 days over here?
Morning sky, Crystal River.
Hello, morning sky.
Yes, morning sky. Till 4th June, the weather is good. Till 4th June morning, the weather is good. After that, there is a low developing near the area.
Do you have a direction of travel for the low pressure system, over?
Low pressure will be traveling towards the north. It will be developing. It will be traveling towards the north and northeasterly.
Developing and moving northeasterly. Crazy. Well, thank you very much, Crystal River. We have one more request. Could you sound your big horn, please?
Yeah, some guy on the night shift's gonna hate us. Wow.
Oh, the joys at sea, eh?
And then I said to the geezer, I said, I'm a black belt in judo, mate, so back off.
Making friends has been the best part about sailing.
It's day 156,243, and tonight is music night hosted by Willie Christie.
Hey. That's the wrong note. Maybe it's that one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's up the hand when I hear that kick drum.
Alright, I thought I'll just do a little section to show you the absolute perfect conditions any sailor would like. We're currently got about 10 to 12 knots of wind on the beam, and R2's sailing the boat. He's doing a great job. But yeah, we got 10 to 12 knots of wind on the beam, The sea is as flat as it can be, nice big rolling swell, and we're going about 5 to 6 knots. It's just perfect.
It's all great. We've had a wonderful day.
It's been an epic day of sailing. Just, I can't get over how calm the water is. Like, it's just big swell, no chop. Just, and we got a big toot from a big tanker ship. That was awesome. But yeah, if sailing was always like this, it'd be bloody easy. I don't know if we've told you, but the tanker ship, we asked it for the weather, and it said that there's a low coming on the 4th. So we've got 4 days, and then there's going to be high winds. That low is coming, but we are about 800 miles away, 850 miles away. So hopefully it will mean that we only have like 4 days, 5 days in the low. But it'll be nice to get some high winds and actually get proper sailing, because this whole trip so far, since Bermuda, has been super light winds. But right now it's perfect. Look at that. And the sun's setting.
We're having fun today. Thanks for the t-shirt, Ben. I just remembered I can see myself on the camera.
Ben, David started wearing your clothes. We're running low.
It's because I miss you. I have my own clothes.
You've been smelling your pants as well then.
Christy's taking your pants. Wait.
Richie's got my pants on right now.
I've got David's pants on.
And then Martin, have you watched these? He's gonna wear your pants
Yeah,
next.
thank you, Martin. I wish I'd met you before taking your pants.
Will Christy turned up on this sailing trip knowing that he was sailing across the Atlantic and only brought 5 pairs of pants.
I brought 7, boy. It was 7. It was 7.
It was 7.
I just don't have any pants.
He bought more pants especially to come here, which means he only started off.
Yeah, I started off with like 4.
In his normal day-to-day life, he only had like 4 pair of pants.
Normally you get a washing machine.
I just wanted to do a little video to show you how perfect sailing was, and now we're talking about the pants. Anyway, cheers.